Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman highlights video, bringing you up to speed on all the major news that took place in the world of Superman from May 30th to June 19th, 2018. Our top news stories during this period included Henry Cavill teases the return as Superman, the CW announces casting changes for Season 4 of Supergirl, and I attended the 2018 Superman celebration in Metropolis, Illinois. It's been a couple of weeks since my last Speeding Bulletin video due to the fact that I was away travelling from Sydney, Australia to Metropolis, Illinois in the USA for the 2018 Superman celebration, but I'm back now, so let's get into this edition of the Speeding Bulletin. In movie news, HBO announced that the Justice League movie will make its television premiere on HBO in July. This video from HBO teases some of the big movies scheduled to air on the television network in the upcoming months, with Justice League scheduled for digital streaming on HBO Go and HBO Now, and its television premiere on HBO on Saturday, July 7th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Justice League will be available on HBO On Demand from Sunday, July 8th. 3 previously unseen behind-the-scenes photos from filming on the Justice League movie show Henry Cavill as Superman. Shot on a green screen soundstage, the photos, filmed during Zack Snyder's time as director on the film, show Henry Cavill going into battle with the rest of the Justice League. Speaking of unseen photos, Zack Snyder, via his Vero social media account, shared an image of Henry Cavill wearing the Superman costume for Man of Steel for the very first time. June 12 was Superman Day across the USA, and on the occasion, Henry Cavill shared on Instagram his favourite Superman image of all time. He wrote, "For National Superman Day, I wanted to post a page from what is hands down my favourite Superman book, Superman for Tomorrow. Drawn by the inimitable Jim Lee, penned by Brian Azzarello, inked by Scott Williams and coloured by Alex Sinclair. Absolutely fantastic work by those men and work that I am very thankful for. This, for me, is Superman." Henry Cavill has received a nomination for the 2018 Teen Choice Awards for his role as Superman in the Justice League movie. Nominated in the action movie category, Henry finds himself up against Chris Evans, Dylan O'Brien, John Boyega, Tom Holland, and Robert Downey Jr. The 2018 Teen Choice Awards premieres on Fox on August 12th. With the announcement of his nomination in the 2018 Teen Choice Awards, Henry took to Instagram to post an update sharing his excitement. Along with this photo, he also wrote, "Working on the Super Buns, which if you vote for me in the Teen Choice Awards and I end up winning, then you may or may not see them in a tight blue outfit much sooner, but totally probably." In TV news, the Season 3 finale of Supergirl aired on the CW on Tuesday night, titled Battles Lost and Won. In this episode, Supergirl and team took on Serena in an epic battle for Earth. Superman homepage writer Christopher Hart submitted his review of this episode, saying, "Season 3 has been full of memorable highs and miserable lows, and while this finale certainly wasn't an example of Season 3's best efforts, 2 or 3 intriguing moments helped elevate it above the show's recent drudgery." And he gave this episode a 3 out of 5 score. The CW's Supergirl received a number of nominations for the 2018 Teen Choice Awards. The show has been nominated in the Action TV Show category, while Melissa Benoist has been nominated for Action TV Actress, and Chris Wood, who plays Mon-El, also received a nomination for Action TV Actor. As I stated earlier, the 2018 Teen Choice Awards premieres on Fox 8 on August 12th. The CW announced that there will be a number of changes when it comes to the cast of Supergirl for Season 4. Jesse Rath, who was introduced in Season 3 in the role of Brainiac 5, will see his role expanded in Season 4 when he becomes a series regular, while Jeremy Jordan, who has played the role of Win Shot since the beginning of the series, will only return for Season 4 in a recurring role rather than as a series regular. In comic book news, DC Comics announced the upcoming new 7-issue miniseries debuting in September by Tom King and his Batman collaborator artist Clay Mann. Titled Heroes in Crisis, there's a crisis headed towards DC's greatest heroes, but it isn't coming from outer space or another dimension. This time the threat is homegrown. The premiere issue of Heroes in Crisis will reach comic book stores and be available digitally on September 26th. DC Comics released their full September solicitations this week, and we highlighted for you all the Superman-related comic books listed. Of special note was Action Comics 1003, How Well Does Clark Kent Know His Own City? Are the threats targeting Metropolis new or something older and more dangerous than they seem? With mobsters being killed off and the Daily Planet staff hunting for answers, it's up to Superman to discover what lurks in the underside of the city he thought he knew so well. Who is the Red Mist, and why has Superman never heard of someone so powerful and dangerous? And what is Lois Lane doing with Lex Luthor? And Superman number 3, guest starring the Justice League. Locked inside the Phantom Zone, the Earth stands poisoned and its heroes lie dying with no idea how to escape the deadly Kryptonian trap. But an even deadlier threat invades as Rogol-Zar teams with those who have been imprisoned inside the Phantom Zone to use Earth to escape, not caring if they destroy the planet to do it. Check out all the Superman-related comic books coming out in September at our website now. Writer Gene Luen Yang has given us a sneak peek at the artwork for his upcoming DC Zoom periodical, Superman Smashes the Klan. Although no artist is credited in Yang's post on his website, Superman Smashes the Klan will be released as periodicals first, then collected in trade paperback format. No release date has been set as yet. Comic books we reviewed this past couple of weeks included Doomsday Clock number 5, which was reviewed by Keith Summerer, who gave it a 5 out of 5, saying, "Wow, this issue certainly kicked things into high gear." Keith also reviewed issues 1 to 3 of the Man of Steel miniseries, calling the latest chapter another well-written chapter, and he's given each issue so far a 5 out of 5 score. Super Sons Dynamite and Blue Falcon number 1 was also reviewed by Keith, who gave it a 5 out of 5, saying, "At no point did I ever expect this team-up one-shot special to be as good and as intriguing as it was." Mario Benici reviewed New Superman and the Justice League of China number 24, the final issue of this title, giving it a 3 out of 5, saying, "The concept for this story feels like it was supposed to be 2 issues instead of 1. And Justice League number 1 was reviewed by James Lance, who said, "Admittedly, I'm not a big fan of Scott Snyder, but I did like this story," and he gave it a 3 out of 5. Superman comic books available this week from June 20th include Injustice 2, Chapter 63 digital comic, Injustice 2 number 28 print edition, Justice League number 2, which is available in a variant cover, Man of Steel number 4, Justice League Volume 6 People vs. the Justice League trade paperback, Superman 0 Hour trade paperback, and Trinity Volume 2 Dead Space Rebirth trade paperback. These books are perfect for the little superhero in your life who is learning and developing. A great way to introduce art and encourage creativity. Get this Superman colouring book set with stickers for $5.95. Or how about this Justice League colouring and activity book for just $6.95. These and other Superman colouring books are available from the Superman homepage online shopping page at supermanhomepage.com/shop. In other news, Mattel unveiled images of their San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Action Comics number 1 Superman figure set. The Hollywood Reporter states, "The most valuable comic, Action Comics number 1, is now a Hot Wheels confection as the green sedan and Superman become a diorama that looks like a slabbed copy of the 1938 comic. Priced at $20, you can get yours at the 2018 San Diego Comic-Con, which runs July 19th to July 22nd at the San Diego Convention Center." I flew from Sydney, Australia to attend the 2018 Superman celebration in Metropolis, Illinois, which took place from June 7th to June 10th. My reports for all 4 days are up on the website, as are complete photo galleries and plenty of videos. A special note, 2 exclusive interviews you might want to check out. The first one was my one-on-one chat with Superman Return star Brandon Routh. Here's a snippet from that interview.
Like I said, I felt a little bit sorry that you didn't get to do your own version so much that you may have, had to carry on a bit of a weight on your shoulders.
No, I don't think I took that as a negative at all. So you can,
I can really
relax.
Rest easy.
Chris was my Superman,
Yeah.
still is my Superman, and so I felt honored to be able to continue in his footsteps and continue his legacy.
The other interview you might want to check out is my exclusive chat with Krypton stars Sean Sipos and Blake Ritson. Here's a little bit of that interview.
As far as Krypton, the TV series itself is concerned, what were your expectations going in? Did you think that you would get to a second season? Were you hopeful? What were your anticipations?
I think we were all hopeful for a second season. The storylines are really strong. The CGI, Blake and I were talking about the CGI when we were on the plane, that they just did a fantastic job, the VFX and everything. So I think everyone was hopeful. But again, it's television and you never know. So.
You can watch all my videos from the 2018 Superman celebration at our YouTube channel or our website now. The Superman homepage Super Trivia Quiz has been updated for another month. The 3 questions we're asking you this time around are: who were the 3 featured guests attending the 2018 Superman celebration in Metropolis, Illinois? How tall in feet is the Superman statue in Metropolis, Illinois? And which actor has a bronze statue honouring their connection to Superman in Metropolis, Illinois? If If you think you know the answers to all 3 questions, come by the site now to submit your entry. You'll find the Super Trivia Quiz under the Favourites menu. That's a roundup of all the major news stories from the period May 30th to June 19th. To ensure you don't miss any of our videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you found this video interesting or entertaining in any way, then please leave a thumbs up and a comment below. And don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. Also, if you'd like to support the Superman homepage, then please visit us on patreon.com/Superman homepage. I'm Steve Younis. I'll see you next week.